Kerblam. It was fine. It wasn't. I don't think it's the type of Doctor Who story that's going to make me go, wow, that was absolutely amazing.
I felt that the episode really was the series starting to get to grips with doing stories that weren't historicals, because we've had some really great historicals, and now I feel like the sci-fi element has really kicked in. It's really developed this sort of sense of where it's going, rather than just being stories where things are happening but they're not really building up to anything.
It really had a good callback to the Tennant era, which I liked, and the message as well, which was don't always rely on technology, because in the end it will end up taking jobs. We'll give it jobs and they'll take it from us, and then there'll be a big worker crisis, which I found pretty real. Because that's going to happen. I love the fact it's Amazon. Amazon Universal.
It's an evil Royal Mail.
It was very good, very boxy, and just like Amazon, eBay, the Deliverance, I think it was amazing.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was grand.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Yeah, I really.
And the computer wasn't the enemy.
The bad thing, no, it was the janitor. I always knew the Chinese were up to something.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was very good. Very not thinly disguised version of Amazon, quite clearly.
I really liked it. I like that the last two episodes have been, for me, above average. So, I like that this one was just a good old-fashioned mystery, trying to find out who's behind this and try to stop as much deaths as they could. So, I thought it was good.
The deaths with consequences, the interesting setup, the unexpected twists, the way that Jodie acted, the 13th Doctor, from her excitement at the start, the Fez, the callback to 11, the other callbacks, like the callback to Unicorn and the Wasp, which was glorious for me.
I think it's great. The whole season is going from strength to strength to strength. Loved every minute of it. Why did I love every minute of it? I loved it because there is proper death, and death that has consequences.
I thought it was actually quite grim. I feel like this is probably one of the more grimmest deaths we've seen in Doctor Who, just because we weren't expecting it.
The deaths were really rough. Lee Mack was bizarrely affecting. He was really good in his small role, and I didn't expect it to be so small. But what he did in that small bit, he was just like a normal man having a normal experience, and then I had a real connection. He was looking after his daughter, couldn't see her, and I thought that was really effective. And to see him plucked away from that was a very kind of Doctor Who thing that I think we haven't really seen properly since the Russell T Davies era.
The deaths were, except from death from a bubble wrap, the liquidization deaths, it's like when you think about it, is really gruesome, and the fact that they killed Lee Mack like that really breaks my heart.
After Kira vanished, I was like, oh, I didn't actually expect that. So it was quite concerning of how these deaths happened, because obviously I never knew it was a bubble wrap until near the end, but it was quite, interesting.
But the big thing for me is Jodie Whittaker. I think she is fantastic as a Doctor. See, my Doctor is John Pertwee. That's who I grew up with. And John Pertwee did Venetian Aikido. He, looking back on John Pertwee, he did a lot of bullying. But I remember him doing fast talk and persuasion and talking people around. Jodie Whittaker actually does that. Maybe in 10 years' time I'll look back and think, maybe she just bullied, but at the moment I think she's a fast talker and she's fantastic.
She's starting to show a bit more alien to her now than before. I felt like she was kind of still struggling to really kind of find her footing, because she always seemed kind of maybe a generic in most of her episodes. Like, she always had that same kind of style, but I felt like she picked up a little bit more of her own this episode.
I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to next week.
I agree as well.